Did you spend time with the journalists that you play?
Yeah, I did. I spent a lot of time with them, actually. And it was, you know, because of the nature of the story, because it's a journalism story, and because we're talking about real people's lives, and the stakes are very high. There's victims, and you have to get that story right. Otherwise, it's just going to be picked apart like a hunk of bread in a koi pond. You know, it's just going to be eaten alive.
Great metaphor.
Thanks. And
what surprised you about the world of journalism?
I mean, what I was impressed by was how dedicated these people are, and how much of their lives it actually consumes. Specifically, Mike Rezendes, and his discipline, because he'd get on the side of a story. I mean, you're going after priests who are raping kids, you know. So like that can really get you passionate, you know. But to always just go for the truth and not make these leaps, and to not let your passion overcome your reason or your sensibility, that's journalistic integrity and a discipline that was awesome to watch in action. Because I also watched him work a story too. Huh. And what he always did was he always left space for someone, even if they're a bad guy, to do the right thing, you know? To tell the truth.
Barron told us to get law. This is law. Barron told us to get the system. We need the full scope. That's the only thing that will put an end to this.
Then let's take it up to Ben, let him decide.
We'll take it to Ben when I say it's time.
It's time, Robbie. It's time. They knew, and they let it happen. 2 kids. Okay? It could have been you. It could have been me. It could have been any of us. We gotta nail these scumbags. We gotta show people that nobody can get away with this. Not a priest or a cardinal or a freaking pope.
You've been confused with the character you played. When?
Yeah, I had a Dodge Dart, a 1972 Dodge Dart. It was just a bag of bones, just a broke down old horse here in LA back in the day. And I had my first acting part, and it was on a television series called Due South. And of course, I get pulled over by a cop, and she says, "Don't BS me. I know you're wanted." I said, "Listen, babe, I've gone on hundreds of auditions here and not gotten one. I'm not wanted." And she said, "No, I've seen you. I know who you are. I've seen you in the station. I've seen you on a wanted ad." And I was like, "I think you got the wrong guy." And then I thought, "Hey, do you watch TV?" She says, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I was on a show last night where I played a petty criminal." And she said, "Oh." And I said, "Due South?" She said, "Oh, I'm giving you a ticket for one of your signal lights is out."
Oh, she gave it to you anyway.
She gave me a ticket anyway.
Oh, gosh. Wow.
LAPD.
Mark, who taught you the most?
My teacher at Stella Adler, her name was Joanne Linville, and she was a great live theater actress in the 50s, but also did all the live television. And she was that rare combination of an acting teacher who actually knew how to act.
That is rare, isn't it?
It is rare.
It's incredibly crazy. I don't know, because I had all these friends in New York that were going to classes.
What did she really teach you?
She taught me the truth, you know, and to feel what it was like to have the truth, and to constantly strive for it. And then the other thing is that you're always working. It's never done. I can't watch anything that I do without sitting there and tearing it apart and seeing everything that needs to be improved upon.
I can't watch anything you do without doing that either.